All right, 2003 Honda Civic. This customer wants me to install customer supplied rear speakers. You can see in the back. I think they're Pioneers. I don't know. Part number is right there. This thing is also a coupe. If you're wondering, it's also a manual. 230,000 kilometers. So, how to replace these speakers on the shelf here, right? You got to remove these back seats, or just the back part of it. All you got to do is we'll remove these 10 mils. Once that's removed, it's just pinned into that side and it pivots on there. And then we're also going to do it on this side, which is also held in by a 10 mil down there, and it's also pinned into there, so it folds up. After that, we're going to remove these side trim pieces that are here and then over there, and then we're going to remove these two side panels on each side, so just to get the shelf back here out. So let's get these back seats out, grab a 10 mil, and we'll remove these back seats. You don't have to remove the cushion, by the way. That cushion can stay here. Okay, so I took the seat backing out, and let me show you. So this is what it was bolt onto, right? So the two 10 mils were right here, and then it just goes into a little hole right here, so it allows it to pivot. Next, we're gonna remove the other cushion over here, which is just one 10 mil, and then it's just doweled into the other side. All right, so now with this bolt out, I just keep everything up here so I don't lose it. All you gotta do is you just gotta push it that way, it comes up, and then you slide it on out. All right, so now you got the back part of the seat removed. You can unclip these. These just swing around. They just wrap around and they clip into a hole down there. You can start unclipping those. But what you're gonna do now is you're gonna remove these side pieces. They're pretty easy to remove. They're just clipped in. So I get a little plastic trim tool, and then they pop out, and that's all that is. Let me get my both hands in there. So yeah, this is just clipped in. It's not hard to remove. Just make sure these bottom pieces go into these slots on the bottom panel. Right now, this side has that little cover, so you can check your rear window defroster. That's this little cover here, right? And I don't know if you can see that. You might as well check your drain tube, sunroof drain, because you know they get moldy inside, and then these rubbers get really hard. Yeah. Look, just by removing this thing, all this fell on my pants. I should vacuum that up later. But other than that, you do the same thing on the opposite side. Both side trim pieces are out. What you want to do next is you're going to have these little plastic Christmas tree clips. It looks like that. They just pop out. Same thing on this side, right? And then, I don't know if you can see it, there's this cover for a screw that you got to pop out and remove. Same thing on this side. There's a screw and a cover that you got to pop out. And then this whole panel just pops off. It's the rest of it is just held in by clips. So once you remove these two side panels, right, then you can remove the shelf and then replace the speakers. And also you got to disconnect the high mount brake light that's up there. So not too difficult. If you know what you're doing, probably take you half an hour to remove all this, and pop in new speakers. These speakers don't have a connector, so they give you a pigtail that you can cut the wire harness, or cut the rear speaker harness off, and then you can solder them, or butt connect them, and then connect it to this guy. So yeah, I don't know if these are like the speakers are popular speakers for like the 7th gen Civic, but I don't know. I think they're just drop in and not plug and play, but you gotta actually cut the connector. Okay, so once you remove this clip that's right here, right, and then that one screw, just pull this thing off because it folds over this part of the body of the car, and then just give it a good yank from the top, because I gotta find that clip because it fell out, but there was a clip there and it's clipped at the top. I saw it fell down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I saw it. Okay, went under the seat. I'll get that later. But yeah, other than that, just give it a yank, and then once you yank it, push it this way so it unhooks from this part. So that's pretty much it. So you got to do the same thing on the other side. The reason why you got to take this thing off, you don't have to take it out completely, but it overhangs this part and it clips onto the back shelf. So to be able to lift this off, you got to remove this part. They thought there was a high mount brake light, but this thing is blacked out. The brake light is on the spoiler itself, so you don't have to worry about the high mount brake light unless it's a sedan. This one's a coupe. Alright, so now this back shelf can start coming out. You can pull on it. What I like to do is I put my hand under here and I use my thumb, and then it just, well, I use both thumbs. I just put my, and then just push up. Yeah, let me see if I can. Hey Marv, can you hold this? Hold this right here. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, just hold it right here. Now we'll just pop out this. Both hands. And that's it. You can unclip it. Thanks, Marvin. That's it. Once it's cut, you can just slide it. You don't have to take the seatbelt out. I just slide it down here, and then just replace my speakers, and then put the bolts in, and then we'll deal with the connector later. So that's pretty much it. You just gotta get it out. You just leave it. Right, so this is where we're at. So the panels, just, I just slid it down here, but make sure you get these clips out, right? Because when you slide it out, it comes off of the back panel here, and you got to reinstall it because they have a little slot, and they you actually have to pull it back instead of lifting up to unclip it from the back here. All right, so as you can see, these speakers are a bit smaller than the holes, so I'm assuming they're some kind of mounting kit for these, so you can make them work. But the customers only supplied us the speakers, so I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. But other than that, as you can see, getting access to those rear speakers isn't too difficult. And yeah, and if you have a 2003 Honda Civic in the coupe, hope this video helps you guys. So other than that, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.